Welcome back, friends. Summer is here, and I've officially entered my cozy hobbies era. No goals, no hustle, just ice drinks, craft supplies I probably didn't need, and hobbies that bring joy. Come chill with me while I paint, glue, sip, and pretend I live inside a peaceful Studio Ghibli montage. Let's kick it off with painting my nails, which is kind of my ultimate act of delusional mom hobbyism. It's part ritual and part rebellion because once that base coat goes on, I am officially unavailable for dishwashing, decisions, or responsibility of any kind. I definitely don't have time to paint my nails, which is exactly why I am painting my nails. I love to use little seasonal decals because they are so fun and they require zero skills. And yes, these nails will chip in 48 hours, probably less, but hey, keep an eye out in this video for their slow, inevitable decline. It's a little tragic, a little comedic, so you're welcome. So I have a confession to make. I recently got new alcohol markers, and listen, this is a serious and grown-up hobby, okay? It is just simple coloring, but there's something really calming about the way that the colors blend and layer. It feels really creative without being overwhelming. I've also been loving working on some of my own coloring pages. That's definitely a bit more niche, but it is super fun if you are at all into digital design. So if that's something that you have been thinking about doing, I highly recommend trying it out. Next up is K-dramas. Okay, hear me out. If you haven't fallen into the world of K-dramas yet, you might be missing out on one of the coziest escapes ever. There's something about the hilarious dynamics, the heartwarming moments, the dramatic plot twists, and the characters that you actually get attached to. You sit down thinking you're going to watch one episode, and then it's 2 a.m., and you're emotionally invested in a fictional couple who hasn't even held hands yet. If you need suggestions for where to start, let me know and I will happily provide them. So apparently I've reached the phase of life where making homemade pickles is my idea of a good time. And honestly, I'm not even mad. We had a bunch of cucumbers from the garden this year, so I have been living out all of my gardening dreams and turning them into pickles. So if you're looking for a hobby that's chill and creative but still feels a little bit productive, this could be a really good option. One of my favorite ways to unplug from reality is to pick up my Switch. Cozy games only. Farming, fishing, baking, yes please. I recently set my Switch up near my desk monitor and I honestly can't believe it took me this long to do it. It is deeply healing to visit a world where your only to-do list is to pick apples and make friends with a talking bear. And if you thought moms couldn't be gamers, we're actually kind of amazing at it. So I love all things tea and coffee, and I especially love playing with new recipes. Lately, I've been working on a banana syrup recipe for a choco banana frappe. If that sounds as amazing to you as it does to me, well, I've got this recipe coming to the blog in a couple of weeks. Reading is my little moment of exhale. Sometimes I get through 5 pages. Other nights I spiral into a 300-page binge at 1 in the morning with 0 regrets. Right now, I'm already building my fall TBR. I am placing library holds with reckless abandon, like I don't still have books from April. And you know what? I'm just a girl who is happiest when I am surrounded by too many books.
Lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair.
Naturally, all of these ambitious reading plans require cute bookmarks. I fell in love with these stained glass ones, so I thought I would set out to recreate some of the ones that I found. I downloaded some of my favorite images and set to work, and I love how these turned out. So much fun to do and honestly just so simple and easy. One day I found myself down a rabbit hole of Pinterest clay art projects, and I think I want to live there. Especially when I saw this handmade clay paint palette, I knew I had to try making this. I used Sculpey oven-baked clay to keep this really simple. And honestly, this was so fun to make, and I love that this is a piece you can actually use after you're done with it. With my paint palette complete, I was eager to start using it. I've been learning watercolor for a little while now, but I'm still very much a beginner. It's one of those hobbies that lets you slow down and make a bit of a mess, and be totally okay with things not turning out how you planned. Some days I really love the things that I paint, and other days it's just vibes. But either way, it's a cozy little retreat that I genuinely look forward to. Finally, I have been slowly building a tiny tea and bake shop, because if you couldn't tell, my dream life involves tiny pastries, cozy corners, and tea. It's a slow, satisfying project with no rush and a lot of tiny details, which is absolutely perfect in my book. Here's your reminder that hobbies don't have to be profitable, perfect, or Pinterest-worthy. They just have to be yours. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like. If you want to see more content about seasonal inspiration, cozy hobbies, or even home tea parties, remember to subscribe. See you next time, friends.